My phone's on 28%. So I just like I said, doing my video really quick. So I got bored. Okay, no. So like, where did I leave off at? Like my skirt. Yeah, this is my skirt. This was the dress I was wearing at the fucking restaurant. Like, when I told you, I ate at not Red Lobster, but Longhorn. It's also a skirt. I'm a stripper. Like, I'm a retired stripper. So, like, this is a skirt to me. What I was gonna do a little something on the face. Did anyone ever watch The Vampire Diaries? Like, I'm so obsessed with that show. Like, I went like a month just watching that on Netflix. Just watching that straight on Netflix. Completely was obsessed with that show. And then I got bored because, like, the same thing was happening. Like, the same things were happening with Elena. Like, Elena just kept dying and coming back to life. Dying and coming back to life. And then, like, she kept, like, sleeping with two different guys. And I was like, girl, just choose one. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then they stopped showing the parties and stuff, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm getting bored of this show. But, did I make a video earlier? Oh yeah, I made a video after coming from the Chinese place. So, after coming from the Chinese place, I ended up, this is what fucking happened. I went to, the La Fiesta, little restaurant to go get me some tacos and some like rice and beans and fries. You know, like normally if I like something, I get it multiple times. Like I just like go back and get it. So like tonight I was okay. Like I feel Spanish tonight, so let me just go get me some Spanish food. You know, not literally Spanish, but like I just felt like I wanted some Spanish food. I just wanted something to eat. So I went over in that area. First I went to KFC because I had chicken left over from that I'm gonna call it a Greek salad. So the Greek salad I was eating with with the lettuce, black olives and the green olives and the blue cheese crumbles and the blue cheese and extra chicken that you saw in there. I didn't get a chance to eat the chicken. So what I did was I went to KFC to see if they had any leftovers, and they were like, the doors was locked, so I had to go like first I asked like the people when there was I asked the people that were in the freaking driveway if they could get me something to eat. They were like, no, they didn't feel like rolling their damn windows as usual. So I decided to like go through like the driveway, and I went to talk to like someone. Like I tried talking to the manager through the driveway, and like this ugly girl was like, oh, she's not ugly. She's like super beautiful or whatever, but her attitude is like super ugly. Like I asked her for a free meal, and she went inside the almost a facility. She went inside the restaurant and talked to her manager, and she was like, at first she said she was gonna give me something to eat. Then she goes and say, oh, she wants a large fry and a large popcorn, chicken, and she made the girl put it on the register. Like, I already told you I didn't have any money to get the food. It's like, why would you, like, that was like some like crazy stuff that happened. Like, I was like, are you serious? It's like that's weird of you to do that. Like, if I tell you I didn't have money, I really didn't have money. So like, I ended up going. That was another day where like I talked to her about getting me food, but fast forward to like the situation I'm talking about now. I went through the drive-through and because people weren't getting me nothing like that, so like I'm not the type of person to stay in one area, especially when it's a time where like everything's closing. So it's like I have to like move fast at a fast pace, or like I probably have to like go to the corner store and get something to eat, or like go to Waffle House and get something to eat. But I didn't want Waffle House, or I didn't want nothing from the corner store. So like I went to the drive-through and I was like, excuse me, can I get something like, can I get some leftovers? You know what this girl said? She's like, oh, like she was like, oh, like you scared me, and I was like, what? Like, are you serious? Like all these cars passing through this like this lane and stuff. Like, how am I scaring you? Like, are you? See, this is why like a lot of black bitches don't wear the natural hair because it's always damn my forehead look big as hell. This is why like a lot of black bitches don't wear their natural hair because it's always a freaking scene. So it's like I was like, okay, whatever, girl, you throwing shade. It's cool. Like if you want to throw shade, you can throw shade. And so so she goes, I go like, okay, what can you get your I go and I say, can you go get your manager? And she goes, oh, excuse me, she's scaring me. And I was like, okay, what do you mean I'm scaring you? How am I scaring you? Or whatever. And then she goes to get her manager. Her manager's like really busy. Like I love the lady like so much. Like she helped me out with a discount. You know, like anything, like if you anything's help. So it's like that really helped. She let me get like a large fry. I got two. No, I had one large. Did I have two large fries? Or no? She said I only could get one large fry. So I had one large fry and a chicken sandwich. And I was like, she's like bestie ever since. um. So I went to the window tonight. And I was like, excuse me, give me some leftovers. And she was like, no, I'm busy. Like, you need to come back later. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll see you later, bestie. I ended up going to, what you call it? So I ended up going to the La Fiesta Plaza, winning that plaza. And I went around asking for like something to eat. Like I asked like if someone was able to give me something to eat. There was this white couple that was like, oh, this lady was like, oh, sure, let me check it because there's a hotel like right next to the La Fiesta. She was like, oh my goodness, like I got you. Just let me check in first. Literally, I waited to her. No, before that, someone had gave me $5. So like, that's why I wasn't like like too upset about her. Ended up saying no. Like her boyfriend was like, what did her boyfriend say? What's the black lingo? That it's like a nah, dog. I was like, what the hell? Like, you gotta fight me? Like, are you serious? Because like his girlfriend had already said yeah, so like I had waited in the lobby for them to check in and stuff like that. And once they were finished, like they kind of rushed to the elevator, and I was like following them because I'm starving, like. And I'm really like, I really don't have a job. So I was just like, excuse me, ma'am, like paparazzi type shit. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, like, no, she didn't say anything. Like her boyfriend was just the one that was like, nah, dog. I was like, okay, all right, like, it looks like you're getting aggressive. And I don't know, like I don't know if it's like the slave in me or something like that, but I don't like aggressiveness. So it was just like something. It was just a little something. It was a little something, 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 something. So I had walked out. Security guard was like, "Oh, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh my goodness, like someone's trying to fight me," and he was like, "What's going on? Who's trying to fight you? You need to talk to me." And I'm like, "It's okay." So I like moved on, and like this nice lady, asked this other lady for help, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pop you. Like if you don't get the F out of my face, I'm gonna pop you." And then like I was like intimidated by her, so I didn't say anything. So like the next lady came out and I was like, "Excuse me, are you able to help me out with something to eat?" And she was like, "Oh no, they're closed. Like they closed the restaurant." And I was like, "No, they closed at 11. So like, how could they close the restaurant if they closed at like 11?" It was like 10. It was like 10:37, 10:20 something. So I was like, "Okay, like, are you sure you can't order? Like, can you get me some from KFC?" And she goes and say like, "No, I'm like in a rush, I can't." And then she goes and said, "Oh, I can give you $5." She goes ran with her little cute purse, and she gives me $5. So then altogether I ended up having $10. So I know their menu, like I know what I want from off their menu. So like I had enough to get like a taco and like a side of fries. Yeah, I had enough to get it like two tacos and a side of fries. So I went in and they tell me, "Oh, we're closed." No, 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 no. The kitchen's closed. So like I'm not too surprised, but like if I had a company, like I had like my uncle, he owns a liquor store. It's like a club, like it's open 24/7. Like it was like so like family oriented, if that's the word. Where like where like on the other side of his liquor store, he had a restaurant. My grandma was like making cakes and stuff, like red velvet cakes and stuff. Like it was just like a thing, like for the city for the city over near Miami, like near Hollywood, Florida, near Broward County. Um, it was just like a thing. Like everyone would like go there like after the club. They were like before they go to their after club. No, they'll go there before the club, and then they'll go there after the club. So it was like a thing over there, and he shows good hospitality. Like he shows good hospitality. So it's like you would think that like a restaurant would like serve someone that didn't have a job or like that was kind of like I'm not homeless, but I literally was homeless for 2 months and it wasn't really a comfortable situation as comfortable as I am now. But I'm still like in like a rocky situation because it's like my pockets isn't full. Like I'm just getting blessings, you know. So I talked to the person in the restaurant and I was like, "Okay, like can I talk to your manager? Like what do you mean you can't serve like what do you mean you can't serve me a meal and I have the money for it?" So I was like, "Okay, let me talk to your manager." Random new like the manager I spoke to the other night ago wasn't the same manager. I spoke to like this different guy tonight and he was just like, "Oh," like instantly he was just like what can I do for you? And like what's going on? And I go and say, "Oh well, you know I have $10 and I just want to get a steak taco and a side of fries and like some rice and beans or something like that." And he goes and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, our kitchen's closed, but you know what I can do for you? I can give you some chicken tacos." And I was like, "Sure, I'll take the chicken tacos." To make the story short, he hands me the chicken tacos and he tells me, "Listen, you're not able to come in this establishment no more because we had an issue from the time before." And I say, "What do you mean? Like you had an issue with me from the time before? Like my family came and like brought me something to eat, and your employee at a La Fiesta Mexican Grill try hustling a tip like out of out of like what we paid for, because I had like it was like $15 and I had rice and beans, two tacos, and some fries. And she didn't give me my fries. And she long story short, like it's really whatever. Like it's really whatever. And like it's just the fact that like you couldn't serve me a meal, and it's just like the fact that you couldn't serve me a meal, and like I'm going through like a rocky situation and I had the money to pay for the food. But like what happened was they obviously heard that I was like in the area, like in their parking lot asking for food. Like asking people to buy me for food. But like to me it's like, how is it a problem? Like if I own a restaurant, I wouldn't, like one thing I would do is like I would give food. And like that was one thing that Pizza Hut was doing for me. Pizza Hut was giving me freaking large pizzas for free. Cheese sticks, like for free, like drinks and stuff like the dollar store was like buying me like drinks and stuff like, and people out there was buying me like girl, you know, it's like whatever. But it's just like those type of people, like those type of people is people that you really have to watch out for, because it's like they think they like um it's just like not sweet at all, like at all. And like I'm a type of person where it's like I would give someone I would give somebody I'll help somebody out. Like if I have like normally when I have money, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, oh, like let me try to help this person out with $20, and I literally give them $20. Like people, like there is a few people that will let you know, like, oh, that's the girl that gave me $20. Like I'm not saying that's what you're supposed to do. Like, oh, you're supposed to start giving $20 out to people, but I'm saying like money isn't a thing to me, because I mean money is important, but it doesn't really hurt me to show love, because I know what it feels like not to be loved. You know, like I barely like my natural hair or whatever like that. But like that's why I like brought all these, like I spent these good products to keep my hair moisturized and stuff. Like I wish my hair was like more curlier. You know, when I dye it, um, like golden blonde, like when I dye it this color, I like it. Like I like my hair a lot. Like because it brings out my features and stuff. Like when I dye my hair this color, like I don't have no problem with my hair. But it's just like, and that's why I'm like, oh, like money is important. But like, um, life isn't easy, and like there was a point where I like wanted to kill myself. Like seriously, like I really wanted to kill myself. Like this cut, like I was leaking blood. Like, and if I didn't even get like arrested, if I didn't get arrested that night, um, I think I would have like bled it out. To be honest, like I went to jail for like trespassing, but hmm, I don't know. Like just long story short, the guy didn't sell me the tacos, and for him being rude, I'm not even gonna speak on it no more. It's whatever, because that was just like the last scene in my life. Whatever. We're on to the next scene. We're on YouTube. Hello. Um. So like now I'm just like, what did I do? Oh, okay. So I used that amount of money, the $10 that I ended up having, to go to the store, and I ended up getting some. I ended up getting these chips. Girl, I didn't even finish these chips. There's still some good. See, I finished these chips when I got them a while ago. I got these chips like earlier. I think it was this week or last week. But I still want them, I think. But I got these from the gas station because I didn't have, like, see, like, I didn't have nothing to eat. I didn't have nothing to eat. So, like, I went to the gas station and got me something to eat. Like, I'm not a picky bitch. So, like, I don't mind eating chips for dinner because like, there was a point where, like, in the earlier video, where I was like, oh my goodness, like I wanted some Cardi B chips. Like I was in like 5 bags of Cardi B chips. 5 bags of Cardi B chips. A hot sausage. And a freaking tropical Sprite soda, and that was my dinner. But got some cheese dip. And I had some leftovers. The Greek salad, I had some leftovers, like, and it had extra chicken in it. And I was eating the extra chicken with the cheese dip for my leftovers. I mean, as a meal for tonight. But then I also had some another thing I like to do is I also had like a sub. Like a I had what is it called? Oh, a tuna sub. I remember the tuna sub I showed you when I was eating the Greek salad? Italian tuna sub. I was eating that with olives, and I was eating it with the green olives. Like, secret Subway menu. Eating it with the green olives tastes so good. It's like you have to eat them with the black olives. And it's like, matter of fact, I guess that's what I'm eating right now. Ow. Let me eat this first before I get something to drink. But like, what I was gonna say? Don't I remind you of, what's that called? That movie called? Oh, excuse me. Oh, look at that. What's that one movie with the baby, with like, with, what you call it? With, where the dude was like wearing, where the dude was wearing like a pacifier in his hair and all that stuff, and like he was like wearing like a bunch of pacifiers in there. Like I kind of remind you of that dude. But yeah. So like, this was my meal for tonight. This is a tuna salad with extra pepper jack cheese, tomatoes, olive oil, and black olives. And I'm eating with the green olives too. But yeah, that kind of really hurt my feelings because it's like certain people like went out their way just to like hurt my feelings, and it's like, oh my goodness, like being in my shoes is not so easy. And I like you hear people say that a lot, but it is true. Like people be hurting people's feelings out here, like a bottle of Raid. Like they just be spraying hate. I'm like, damn, did you just spray me with some fucking Raid? But it's like whatever. I continue watching Nagi and the Roaches. Same. Exquisite. So exquisite. But I got bored and I was like, oh my goodness, like let me do something to like I thought about my friend Cheyenne, like my best friend Cheyenne. Like we kind of connected because like we kind of connect because we liked like the same type of music. We liked like goth rap trap music. That's what I would call it. Should probably call it something else. But like the SoundCloud the SoundCloud area was really big in Broward County because like a lot of artists out there were like really popular because they would perform like at like local like what is it called like small clubs. They would perform at small clubs and at school and stuff like that. And like a lot of artists back then were like local celebrities, kind of like that. So like the way how we all stayed connected, we would post our music on SoundCloud. And I did say like in one of my first videos I posted on this account because I had another account which was like Scarlet King. That's the name I go by. ScarletTTking. But you can like search that account up and you'll see like a bunch of videos of me just like talking to myself. But though I though though I am like very hard on myself. I like watching myself. Like I think myself is like I think I'm really entertaining. Like I laugh at myself all the time. Like I don't know. I just feel like I'm really entertaining. I just can't keep my eyes off myself. But then like I kind of like get annoyed with myself. But it's whatever. Like I think that's how it is in the body. Like I don't know. But what I was saying, posting. What's I talking about? SoundCloud. Yeah, in local areas. What the hell? What was I even talking about? Something. Okay, SoundCloud is like where they post like music and stuff. Music. Um. Oh yeah. I know what I was talking about. I was drifting. I was talking about posts on YouTube a lot, and I had another account. Okay, back to what I was saying. I had made a song, and I posted a video of me saying like, "Oh, like I made a song," and I forgot to like, that I made the song, and like I just instantly was just like seeing results. Like they weren't huge, big old like in your face like Willy Wonka golden ticket results, but they were like results where like you have to be like a really genuine person to like see them. Be like a real person, like a real girl to like sit there and be thankful for like those results. Like I ended up making a song, and tonight I was just like, if you don't understand that, I don't know what to say. So like, tonight I was like, okay, like let me like make visuals for the video because like one day when I actually get like, I don't know like I don't know when it's gonna be, but like whenever like whenever like I get like, cause there's like a lot of like I know like some of my friends they make YouTube videos too, and they make like music videos and stuff like that. And I was okay, like that's something I'm interested in. One day I might make an actual music video for, the content I put out. But tonight I was okay, like let me just make like a small visual for the half a million attempt. So I went to like the freaking graveyard and I sat down near like a tomb a tombstone. That's what it's called. I forgot what I didn't even know what it was called. Because it's called a cemetery. Like what? So like I went and I sat down and I just um I just started. I went to Snapchat and I didn't use the filter and I just like recorded myself like a good minute, 54 seconds, 23 seconds of myself like um of like letting the music play. And I was bored, so like I just did that. And I decided to yeah, I was bored, so that's why I did that. But um so I just recorded it. That's the so those recent posts that you just seen of like me sitting in like a dark area and you're not like you're like oh my goodness like where like am I like what no, dark, so dark, you can't see nothing and stuff like that, like oh my goodness, so raggedy. It's like that raggedy vault video I just posted was just me and vibing for a little minute. Couldn't be over there for too long because the grass was wet. Um, so like now I'm just eating sub, but this sub was cut in four halves, and it just took me some time to eat this. This is the sub that my mom normally gets. I didn't know. See, these must be like the really expensive kind. I didn't know they had seeds and olives. I didn't even know olives had seeds. So like right now, I'm just enjoying this little sub. But like bro, seriously, I wanted to literally punch, like instantly punch the dude that was telling me I couldn't get tacos. Because like it's just like I don't have like I don't have like I'm not an angry person. Like I really like literally I was sleeping outside for freaking 2 months. To me it felt like 3 months. But hey, I really was like there was a night I was coming from the hospital and I had to sleep on the ground. And like I had to sleep behind a wall because I was scared. I was just kind of scared, but I was so tired, so I was like, okay, like I'm gonna sit behind this like little post wall. I'm gonna just sleep behind this post wall, and and yeah, like my side was hurting and everything, and let me stop complaining because then the wrong person that might see this video will be like, "Oh, you're complaining. Why are you complaining and eating? You're complaining. Oh my goodness, look at this. She's complaining, 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 complaining." Huh? I'm complaining? Okay, let me be quiet. So let me just finish this. But like seriously, um, I guess you can say black people came a long way. Because, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. I think white people go through it too. I'm not saying white people don't go through it too. Cause like Katy Perry don't look the same from like Katy Perry don't look the same from when she started, and like she didn't look like she was really rich. But but Scarlett, let's just enjoy the sub. Jaquan, Jaquan, let's just enjoy the sub. But like when people buy me stuff, like I will drink it. I really will eat it. Like this sub, someone brought this sub for me. I ate it. This Yorkie, this York. I keep thinking about my dog Cookie. So cute. She's like so cute. I miss her. She's like over eating dog treats at my grandma's house and my auntie's house. But like yeah, I eat the stuff that people buy me. It's just that like if it's not good, it's not good. Like who eats something that's not good? You don't eat nothing that's not good. If it's good, you're gonna eat it. But if it's not good, you just can't digest it. Something surprising. My dad was like, he's vegan. I was like, oh, you're vegan? But there was nights where him and my grandma would order me pizza. And he wouldn't eat the pizza. Like, he'll let me eat the whole pizza. But like, I was so stingy with the pizza. Like, I literally, I'm obsessed with pizza. Like, I've been eating pizza, like, since I was like, ever since I found out what pizza was, I've always been eating like a whole pizza to myself. So like sausage and pepperoni pizza, and, like I would always eat that pizza by myself. Like that was like my thing on the weekends. But yeah, like my dad's vegan. Like he doesn't like he that was something new that I learned about like what he like does in his spare time. Like he decided to go vegan. But that's nice because um that's nice that he does that. Olives taste like chicken. Um, But yeah, I'm like, to me, like this is like a little nat. Like I like this look. It's kind of, it's like my hair needs this. Like my hair really does need this because it's like it looks boring. Like that's why I was happy with the golden. Like I was just the what you call it? The the color I showed you that was in the box. The blonde color, golden blonde color, like the sun color. That's what it's called. That's like a sun color. I like my hair that color because it like brightens my skin tone up. Like it shows it makes me look bronze. Like I like being bronze. I don't like being too dark chocolate. I like being bronze, like where like my skin looks like it's kind of shimmering. Like what is it called, a bronzer? Like I like being bronzer color. But yeah, like when I'm blonde, like when I'm the sun blonde, it makes me look like bronze. But yeah, like I want to dye my hair a bronze color. I mean the sun color, and so like it'll like look even more prettier. Like in the bows on top of my head would stand out. But let me see what's on now. Oh, Sex in the City's done. Sex and the City just been doing a whole bunch of reruns, just a whole bunch of reruns. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, is the Kardashians gonna come back on? Sex and the City's back on. But I don't like Sex and the City the movie. Like the shows are like, I feel like I'm like the show, the Sex and the City movie is like so entertaining. Like I like the Sex and the City movie. They played that like a few times, but I'll be on my phone too much. But deja vu. But yeah, so like that's basically what I just did in like the last couple of minutes, and I was explaining what those videos were about, like the videos I just posted, like 13 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm like it's fun like those videos. I'm like yeah, I ate today. Someone like blessed me with something to eat. Oh yeah, I had orange chicken earlier today. I had orange chicken, but I had ran out of the orange sauce. So did I say I ended up eating the Greek salad extra chicken that I had with cheese dipping sauce? Yeah, I ended up eating that with a cheese dipping sauce. Cause like like I just can't eat meat plain. The meat to me has to have some type of sauce. Like I like sauce. So like I had some cheese dip with the sauce, but with orange chicken that I had earlier, it the orange chicken I had earlier, I had ate half of the chicken and half of the rice, and like a little bit of rice that was on the other side. And it was like still chicken left over. I ended up throwing it away, but I should have kept it. It's still over there. I think I might get it. Yeah, I think I might get it or whatever and finish it. And I might eat it with the sauce that's. Oh, Let me see if it's like not spilled everywhere. I look like someone went through it. See? That's what I ate. That was what I ate too. I didn't put this on the floor. Oh yeah, this is the drink I was drinking earlier. But but yeah, I was really about to go. Like, I was, I was eating out of the trash. But like, I was like, pizza's so good to me that I was going in the back of Pizza Hut, and I was like, those are fruit flies. Like, I was going in the back of Pizza Hut, rams in the trash, and like, if I saw like a pepperoni or a sausage pizza, I would get it, and I would eat it. Like, seriously, like, I would like go to the trash can and like eat food. Like, I just don't like being the mean. I just don't like being a mean person. It really it doesn't. I just feel like you won't receive good energy. Like, I was really into like the whole like witchcraft scene and stuff like that. So like I believe in like I believe in like you're not supposed to be rude or like mean and stuff like that. Like, you shouldn't put out terrible energy because then you'll receive terrible energy. But like my mood has been like my energy's been shocked lately. So it's like I don't know, like but what I'm gonna do now? I think I should paint my toenails. I'm gonna paint my toenails. But this video is already like too long, so like I'm just gonna end the video right here. As I do my edges, but 10 ball headed hoe for life. But have a good night. Oh, my Twitter is Shawty Shimmer. And I tweeted like the visuals and all that stuff, and I sent a link for people to come to this YouTube page. Not sure if people are gonna like come to this YouTube, like I'm not sure like if I'm not even sure what to do right now. But shimmer, 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 glitter, glitter, glitter. Have a good night.